of or, different skirmishes, because I'm still looking for that video. All right, but it basically, or it just talks about basically, you know, just talks about even not only war on a worldwide scale, but even a local scale. He was talking about how how Babylon the Great's a great melting pot and things like that. Thing is, we have all these different or nations and things like that, and that's one of the things or that's going to cause all these different problems, or even or whether it be or nationality. Not only that, but what else? Ideology, or because you got these liberals and conservatives, or at each other's throats, and that's going to escalate. But all right, Second Esdras 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. All right, or think about he was talking about how a lot of these a lot of military and law enforcement personnel going rogue. It's talking about motorcycle gangs, all these street gangs, or people escaping from prison. Those that video was on point. Or as far as types of things are that are going to come to pass. That are going to come to pass. In the time of Jacob's trouble.
Hi folks, Canadian.
All right.
It's official. The crap is.
Yeah, I was just like looking at a few of his videos.
After a major disaster which is national or global in scope, who is going to be the first to go?
Oh, and this is also another.
What we're going to talk about today.
Who will be the first to perish after the collapse? All right, that's a good video to watch. The elect isn't going to perish after the collapse, but the 2/3 are a lot of these heathen. Basically anyone who's not of the elect, or
if
some way
ever collapsed,
some way somehow. Some way somehow, they're gonna receive judgment. It's like, all right, Amos 5 and 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light, as if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house, and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it? All right, so and in a way, that's lightweight, a cut, to channels like that, just because, or it's driving home the point, or the Lord's trying to say, or through the prophet Amos, or that or that if you're not the elect, some way somehow, or your numbers up. I'm still looking for that. Or but that's it's pretty much
it's been
because the purpose of
this installment. If society were
because the purpose of channels like this is to it's like warn people, get people prepared, or that's what we do. But we're only warning our people, or the Israelites. And we're telling them, or that the only ones of them that are gonna make it are the elect. Or but they're just trying to with this they're just trying to increase the chances of every and anybody who will listen. But as far as the Lord's program is concerned, or that's not or that's not gonna do it. Or just let's read that verse 19 real quick again. All right, Amos 5:19. As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand upon the wall, and a serpent bit him. Or so or you can escape, or one form of or judgment or destruction, and then just to be subject to another. And the funny thing is, he also gets or doomsday preppers, because a lot of doomsday preppers, when that show was coming on, you notice that they only prepared for or one form of destruction, instead of it all. Or the way to be prepared for it all, or is to be being grounded in this. All right, so we were at all right, Second Ezra 15:14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And this is what I was talking about. Or you can type it in. Came out a couple years ago. It's called After the Collapse: Gangs of SHTF. And there's looks like there's like two parts to it. So I think I overheard the guy saying that there was three parts, but I only found two. But or basically, or it's just a summary of Second Ezra chapter 15. A lot of the things he's talking about. Or it also as far as goes into like the inspiration between post-apocalyptic, or action fantasy, or like the Book of Eli. I always talk about, or Fist of the North Star, from time to time. Or but or as far as the way the society's going to, or deteriorate into those are the types of or that's part of what you have to prepare for, or the bitter. All right, verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able, for because of their pride, all right, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses, all right, with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation. All right. All right, so that's basically, or as far as prophecy is concerned, or before our deliverance and things like that, or this is going to be, or an aspect of or the tribulation that we're gonna have to or go through, or we might some of us might get that spiritual power to roast some of these white hog road hog Edomites, and whatever we got to do. All right, but just know that or this is going to be, or as part of this truth, that's something, or that we're going to have to sincerely, or prepare for, or and send up prayers to give us strength. All right, but that's pretty much it. Once again, giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles of a great millstone. And once again, shalom and salutations to the hopeful elect. All right, shalom.